My question is, I've been married twice, and I still use those last names. How do I go back to using my first, my name?
Okay, normally in that situation, when we're dealing with divorces, we normally will put in there that the wife can revert back to their maiden name or resume their maiden name. What that does is allow you to have an order in place that you can take that to the probate court to have your name changed. If you want to change your last name, you will need to go to the probate court in the county that you reside in. Make sure you have birth certificate, ID, along with that order, which is normally a divorce decree. Or, like I said, some type of order from the court saying that you want to revert back to that last name. I can't say what the filing fee is for that, but yes, you can go through probate court and you can make that change. But like I said, make sure you take your order saying that you want to revert back to your main name.
Now, do you have to look back on everything that you have originally in your other names and make sure, kind of correct those or update that?
Yes, you would. And so I do have a lot of clients ask me my opinion about the name change. And what I normally tell them is it depends on what you have going on. So if you have several businesses, or you have property, or you have accounts, those are the things that you have to go through and make changes to, which means that it may be more of a hassle for you to change your last name. I also have clients that talk to me about their children. Yeah, about the children last names being different or similar to theirs, which is one of the reasons why a lot of my clients do not revert back to their main name because of the children's last name. And like I said, with school and teachers and things of that nature. So it can be a hassle, but if that is something that you want to do, then that's how you proceed. You take that order, you go to the county in which you reside, to that probate court, and take those particular IDs. And yes, you can have that name changed.
And give us an update. You mentioned probate court. I think most of them are open. They're taking maybe some appointments. Is that what you're understanding?
Well, I can't necessarily say for probate court exactly. Okay. A lot of the courts now are doing what's called virtual hearings. I've had a lot of virtual hearings myself, and that's to make sure that the parties are safe, the attorneys are safe, as well as the judges. Some courts are having hearings face-to-face or in person when there are emergencies. So I can't necessarily say what probate is going to consider in person. I know a name change won't necessarily be an emergency. So it depends on that particular judge if they're doing any type of in-person stuff.
So maybe go online
and yeah, and like any emergency situations, because the courts are, it's changed and it's being managed. But if there are emergency issues that have to be addressed, is there a backlog for that, or is that something that the courts will make themselves available for?
The courts will make themselves available because we have different things when we deal with emergencies. Most of the time it's related to children.
Sure.
And so, of course, with that being said, the courts are going to make themselves available. They are going to have those emergency hearings. And certain hearings, when you're dealing with dependency, they have a certain time frame that they have to have a hearing. It's in statute. So with that being said, the courts will make themselves available, and most of the time those are going to be the in-person, but they have things set up for the COVID rules, so we're wearing masks and we're distancing and things of that nature.